All right, check it out. It's 165 the beat, boom beat. I'm in here. Joe Budden, what up?
Nothing much, man.
Hey, where you been, man? I heard you say something a little earlier, but you got the independent thing going on.
Yeah, where you been? For you to ask me where I've been, I gotta ask you where you been.
No, you know, I've been in the mountaintop. I have a dream.
I've been in Jersey.
You been in Jersey?
I've been in Jersey.
That's all good.
Yeah, man.
How you like the climate of this music thing right now? I mean, you seeing a lot of opportunities out here right now. What's going on?
It's not really affecting me so much.
No?
No, not really affecting me so much. I switched lanes a long time ago. Time ago after my major debut. I was off of how they were doing things.
See, I like how you always do it because you kind of let everybody do their thing for a second, then you come back in with the ba 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 ba. Yeah, dip out, do your thing for a second, then you come back in ba 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 ba.
Yeah, I'm forward thinking, man. With the way that they doing things is old fashioned, it's old school. I'm on the whole new wave.
Well, what's you on? What's this wave you on?
I'm on a digital wave.
You on a digital? Yeah. Strictly digi?
Yeah, strictly digital.
So tell me about it. How you working this? How you working this out this time around? What you doing? How you doing?
Well, no, I can't tell you too much now because we live on air.
Right.
Yeah, I can't have aspiring artists.
Right.
And anyone else who may be listening
to
take my way.
Take your technique.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
My strict.
But yeah, no. I released the album last month. No, not last month. I'm sorry, in October. Strictly a digital release. It's called Halfway House. A really good album. I'm signed to Amalgam Digital. We have the same ideas, same visions. Strictly a new media outlet where our focus is strictly on viral.
So you put out an album in October, and now you back with another one in February.
And I'm gonna come right back with one. Yeah.
Oh, you got books right now.
Yeah, you got
playing.
You have to give a consumer their money's worth. The way of releasing one album every year or one album every other year, you go make a killing. The fans are hip to it. The fans aren't stupid. No, not at all. They want to feel like they are definitely getting their $9.99's worth.
Let's talk about the name Halfway House. So, I mean, what's going on there? Talk to me.
Well, the name of this album coming out next week is called Padded Room, and on the cover I'm in Hannibal Lecter mask from anybody who's not familiar. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, and one of my favorite movies. Just a real intelligent guy who everybody seemed to think was crazy. Seemed to fit the description of myself. So, and that album was supposed to come out in October, but I ended up pushing it back. So I wanted to release something anyway, just for the fans to have. So it was kind of like a prequel to this album. So I figured before the Padded Room is normally the Halfway House.
Okay, so what kind of themes can we find inside the Padded House? Well, I mean, not Padded House, but I'm sorry, Halfway House. What kind of things can we find in there? Like, what you trying to get? What did you try to get across in this album?
No, Halfway House came out in October.
October, right?
This album that's coming out now, Padded Room. Everything that Joe Budden fans have grown accustomed to from me it's nothing but lyrics. It's a listener's album. Very conceptual. Like I said, it's hip hop at its finest. Grade A hip hop. Strictly for the listener. I have 100% creative control over everything. There's no A&R, there's no label exec coming to tell me exactly what I can put on my album. So it's nothing watered down, it's nothing popish, nothing bubblegumish. It's just really hip hop.
Right.
Yes.
And do you think that's missing right now? Is a lot of artists starting to do that, starting to come back, go to the grassroots?
I think it's turning back to the grassroots. I think it's turning back there now. I don't think it's missing, but it's difficult to find. It's very difficult to find. You're not going to find it just by strolling up the dial on a radio station or cutting your TV on. You have to really be in search of it.
Right. Okay, so we got to the album. We will talk a little bit more about the album, but I know you're in town tonight. Where you rocking?
I don't know, man. Wherever's cracking. I know I'm supposed to be at 5. What's the name of the club?
534.
534. Is that any good?
Works for me.
Well, if it ain't good, I'll be there anyway.
Right.
I'll be there. Wherever's hot, man. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here for the night.
It's all good.
I'm in the marketplace.
In the building. Okay.
Cheers.
We right back. We're gonna talk a little bit more. 804-345-1065. You wanna holler and let's do it.
Here, Joe.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, man? How you feel like when somebody call up and
do
just break the signs down on your joint?
That is why I do it. That's exactly why I do it. For people like that.
How does it make you feel like when that love come back though?
Can't describe it. Can't describe it. It's a better high than any drug you give.
What made you start MCing? What was the first record that got you into this? Like, what song got you into MCing? Like, yo, I want to do that.
You know, I was a fan of a lot of music, and I listened to a lot of music, but I didn't start MCing because I was in Queens at the time. So Run DMC, LL, of course, for everybody. Queens was heavy, but no, I started MCing because I was wild. It was like my way of trying to escape the hood, or just trying to stay out of trouble, or not become what my surroundings was trying to, where they were trying to take me. That's really why I started. So it was just like a release.
What made you, like, I know every MC go to that part when you first, get a couple joints off, you get a couple, throw a punchline, a couple out there, and people start reacting. At what point did you know that, I'm nice with this?
It had to be. Everybody think they're nice even when they're 15, 16. So I was there. I thought I was nice then, but it didn't really hit me until I was, I want to say, 21. 2021.
And you started when?
I was leagues ahead of the rest of the people that I was surrounded with. I started 14.
14?
14 I started writing.
I'm
with a
take
pretty
you
good
back.
verse for
I'm fishing right now. What you remember the verse?
I don't remember the verse.
You remember some verse. One.
One of the first verses. No, I don't remember. My memory's horrible. So,
right.
But one of the first verses I ever wrote. What was it? All I know is it started out with lights, cameras, and action. Lights, cameras, and action. I'd be something like a fraction, something, and then I don't know what.
All right.
But it was a pretty strong verse, though, might I say, for a young lad.
For a young man.
Yeah, so it was all right. So,
it's all good. Joe Budden's in the building. Hello. Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
Was that the game on that song, man?
Yeah.
Man, Joe Budden, listen.
You here?
Man, look, man. That was one of the worst songs ever, man.
Why you say that?
I was waiting on Joe Budden to come back out for a minute, man. For him to come back out with the game, man, that was a good marketing move, man. Oh, man.
Fam Lambs.
That was good.
Hey, Fam Lambs. See, I love talking to people like you. Listen, I love people that say they've been waiting for Joe Budden to come back out. Listen. Now I'm gonna give you a jewel. My discography is over 600 songs long. Google me, and don't judge me by one record that Game is on. For real. Before you come into like, if you want to have an intellectual hip hop conversation, come with some knowledge and some facts. Like my shit is too. No, Mike. But I'm giving it to you. Google me.
Well, why was he your pick when you said, okay, I'm gonna come back out here, this shit was fire? Why was he your pick?
Oh, it's deeper than rap. You gotta understand something. Me and him went fisticuffs, like a war that was totally aside from rap. Where, well, slow down. Let me tell you. Like, it was really, when I see him, I'm gonna hurt him, and it went to that several times. So this record is more so about like peace and unity and not condoning and promoting violence and ignorant behavior amongst young black rappers.
I feel that between y'all two.
You can't feel that, because you calling me to tell me that something is whack, and it stands for something so much bigger than that. So, I mean, I'm not one of the dudes that get mad at anybody's opinion. I don't mind you saying it's whack at all. But just be aware that for me and him to do that, when considering what me and him both come from, is bigger than rap.
Right.
Yeah, I understand where you come from that standpoint. But, man, this dude, man, is bipolar, man. And, like, 1 minute, y'all is unity, is hip-hop, and all that. And the next minute, he got a diss record out.
Hey, listen, that's cool. Listen, I've been on this earth 28 years. All I ask of any fan is please don't judge me by another man's actions. It's 16 bars from Game.
And then you got to look at it too is that everybody got room to grow. I mean, that was young dude.
That's what I'm talking about. What's up getting, man? Because I've been waiting for a minute to hear somebody really speak. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great album. It's a great Joe Budden album. You should appreciate it. Game is not on any other song.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fuck with you there, man.
My nigga, thank you.
And good luck, man.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right, bro.